Alright, I'm gonna do another transit, man. You know, try to make these a habit, just trying to find time. Alright, most definitely. Did a lesson earlier on TikTok, but had this on my mind, on my spirit, basically. Alright, how our people, constantly seek the help of these damn Egyptians, man. Alright, so first and foremost, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone that rule well and teach well in sincerity and truth. Shalawam to the Lord's hopeful elect, 144,000 men, as well as 1/3 men, women, and children. Okay, so Shalawam, man. It's your brother Yerami Kazak, back with hopefully another edifying lesson through the spirit and power of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. And I want to go to Isaiah, the 30th chapter. Woe. And you got to be rebellious, okay? Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. If you seek help, if you run down to Egypt, if you running down to them for pharmakia, witchcraft, medicine, you running down to them for all these magazines, which that's medicine, that's witchcraft, okay? You just constantly relying on them, like women use men as meal tickets with child support and things of that nature. Not working, not actually having a working bone in your body, not being able to get a job. Hey, get a job, man. It's like they love this type of captivity. They love slavery, being in it mentally and really being destroyed, being low. Jacob get in that complacent mood where they won't ever come up out of that thing, man. And it's up the Lord that's putting them in there, man. Man, get your ass up off the couch, man. Especially you wicked ass Eves that's just taking advantage. So woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Those that join hand in hand with the wicked. This is what you're doing. You're adding sin to sin. You're joining with the enemy. The devil is your father, because you're not by bloodline. You're not an Edomite by bloodline, but you joining with Esau, Edom, via your actions, via your ways, via the things that you say out of your mouth, via your customs. You are taking on his culture, things that he do, which he steals everything. So you, therefore, are a thief, and a robber, because you coming up a different way. So you adding sin to sin. What do? That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. You trust in America. You trust in everything that America is promising you. The so-called American dream, which is a damn nightmare. Now, the American dream, I believe I saw a stat, said you got to make $3 million. Yeah, I made close to $3 million, man. Probably was more than that. But the average household ain't doing that. So it's no such thing as minimum wage anymore. I mean, minimum wage, not minimum wage, but middle class. No such thing. When I was growing up, it was actually like we was close to middle class, I would say. I got something on the wacky tacky Christmases, and sometimes we had free lunch, so whatever. But we was close to middle class, But it ain't no such thing as middle class anymore. You either poor or you rich, And that's how it is. That's how Esau, Edom has set it up for everybody to come down to him, to go down to Egypt and ask for help. That's what he want people to do, to beg him for life, basically. To fear him like they fear Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. It's not gonna happen, yo. You can't control this kingdom. You gonna come down with absolute control, absolute power, and all of that. But even then, you're not gonna be able to take over and take out the elect, so-called elite. And 1 second. I'm about to come up to a light. And then I'm going to get to my destination. I'm going to go into it. Come on. So who is Pharaoh these days? The president, that cruel king. Right? Verse 3, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. All right? So really you are set up to go and worship this stuff, and it's going to be your shame. It's going to be your confusion. You putting your hand, you putting your strength in America, thinking that America is going to continue. The scripture is telling you right here, man, this is going to be a shame and a confusion to you. You shouldn't have did this. You should have seeked Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Why didn't you ever ask of the Lord? As the scripture says, 2 Ezra 9th chapter, man, you have received benefits, but have not known the Lord. Your entire life, your entire existence, you haven't seeked the Lord. For his princes were at Zoan, and his ambassadors came to Hanas. They were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, nor be in help, nor profit, but a shame and also a reproach. The burden of the beast of the south into the land of trouble, and anguish from whence come the young and old lion, the viper and fiery flying serpent. They will carry their riches upon their shoulders of young asses, and their treasures upon the bunches of camels. 1 second, let me get up in here, man. To a people that shall not profit them. All right, money is not going to save you in these times. Money is not going to save you. The book of Jeremiah speaks about when the Russians come down, they're not going to care about money. They're not going to care about none of this, man. All right? Gold and riches and silver, they're not going to care about it. They just going to be on your head, taking you out. It's in their spirit. They're going to be set up to do that. Money, they ain't going to need money. This is war with intention. All right? These when them suicide bombers and things of that nature happen, man, they don't care about money. You think they're going to stop because you got $50, $100, $1,000? No. They screaming, Allah Akbar, man. They screaming that and they taking you out. Okay? When people blow up themselves, fly planes in the buildings, things of that nature, man, they don't care about money. All right? Yahawah put a spirit on them. A spirit created for vengeance. He put that spirit on them. Verse 7, for the Egyptians shall help in vain, and to no purpose. Therefore have I cried concerning this. Their strength is to sit still. Help in vain. Their vain help. They should not profit you. They give you medicine that does not profit you. It destroys your body. It destroys your temple. You need to fast it up out of your body, your bloodstream. All right? It's not going to help you. They're not really taking care of you, Jake. They're destroying you. Everything that they promise you is not going to happen. All right? They don't seek to do you good. They seek to do you evil. They seek to take you down, especially if you're an Israelite. They don't like you, man. They make smooth as butter. Let's get that. Psalms 55:21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were there drawn swords. So in the back of his mind, he's got that he's going to take you out. He's going to destroy you. In the back of his mind. And they do it through the contracts. I just signed a job contract, and it was damn near 20, 30 pages. I'm like, dang, I just want to work. Let me just sign my name. But they got all this and all that and all this and all that. You know what I'm saying? And it's for ways that can't hem them up. You know? So, it's the wicked decrees. Verse 8, now go, write it before them in a table and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever. That this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. So for everybody that reincarnated at this point in time, and you was wicked back then, you was those people, because we are the same people. All right, the spirits of the prophets are subject unto the prophets. We come back in our lots. The wicked come back in their lots. So you are the same people. All right, this was written forever to let us know that you are rebellious people, that you're going to go down to Egypt. So when you go down to Egypt, when you go down to take the magazine, you go for the wick, you go for the snap, you go for all this stuff. You don't want to work. You want to sit on your ass. You want to put your man on child support. You want to do all this bullshit. All right? we know exactly what type of person you are because the scripture spoke of you beforehand. So we got a blueprint to watch for our people. We got a blueprint to read and watch for the devil. We got the mysteries of the kingdom, the mysteries of this place is being known to us, to the elect. All right? You got to be a wise person, man. You got to actually be of the spirit, moving in the spirit. Verse 10, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. Taking the word, let's get that Jeremiah, taking the word and using it deceitfully. Is Jeremiah 48:10. Cursed be he that doeth the work of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi deceitfully, and cursed be he that keepeth back his sword from blood. You go and twist scriptures, you go and use it to taking advantage on your people to get them to pay you, to take their money and all of this. You basically being a pimp, a hustler, a scammer. You doing like that, man. All right. What we call you, pork chop pastors, man. All right. Verse 11. Get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path. This is Isaiah 30. Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because you despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon. This is Sodom. This is Sodom, Gomorrah. This is all that. Those spirits are on this place. This is Egypt, spiritually. Isaiah the 11th chapter tells you this. All right? So, once again, you coming down to Egypt, you coming down to Sodom. You trusted in this place. You love the perverseness of this place. You love the wickedness of this place. You love the oppression of this place. You love captivity. You want to be with the slave master. You join in hand with the wicked. So therefore you shall be punished with the wicked. It ain't no way around that. All right? Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach, ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. And he shall break it at the breaking of the potter's vessel that is broken in pieces. He shall not spare, so that it shall not be found in the bursting of it a shard to take fire from the hearth, or to take water without of the pit. For thus saith Yahawah power, the Holy One of Israel, in returning and rest shall ye be saved, in quietness and in confidence shall be your strength, and ye would not. Wait on Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. That's what we could tell. That's what we tell you every single day. These motherfuckers about to crash. What? Come on now. Hey, wildin'. All right? Don't get caught up in Egyptians. Don't get caught up in drama. Don't get caught up in BS. Stay out the way. Don't get caught up in mess. Don't deal with the world. That's the best thing for you, because this place is defiled. The women are defiled. All right? The society is defiled. The environment is defiled. Esau, Edom is a plague on the earth. Okay? I'm going to finish it up right here. And this is verse 16 and 17. Yeah, I'm going to finish it up right here. But ye said, no, for we will flee upon horses, therefore shall ye flee, and we will ride upon the swift, therefore shall they that pursue you be swift. 1,000 shall flee at the rebuke of one, and the rebuke of 5 shall ye flee, till ye be left as a beacon upon the top of a mountain, and as an ensign on a hill. Right? And that rebuke, that what you feeling from the brothers, from the prophets, when they come out and preach and teach, and these lessons that is coming out, that rebuke right there is fire upon you. Before a literal fire is upon you, you're getting the fire of the Spirit upon you. Right? If you're a wise man, then you're going to take that fire and you're going to come through it. You're going to be refined. Like gold is refined. But if you're not, you're going to take that fire and you're going to go back into the world. You're going like a dog returning to his vomit. Because you're saying it's too rough, it's too harsh. The word of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. All right? The word of the Lord. Stumbling upon my words, Salakia, but it's going to show. At the end of the day, man, it's going to show if you of this thing and if you're not. If you go down to Egypt, you go down to Sodom, you love the perverseness, the wickedness of this place, then that's going to show. If you are against that, it vexes your spirit, then that's going to show. All right? You cannot hide. So with that being said, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone, and Shalawam to you brothers out there, man. Keep maintaining, keep pushing, keep enduring. And a Baba to this wicked nation, a Baba to this wicked kingdom. Shalawam.